Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good evening, all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience, which includes nearly 10 plus years of experience in Python environment. My experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django-based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow. Right? Yes. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
It is clear, sir, visible.
Fine, fine, thank you. So as if you've got any general queries, I'll just give you time for your general queries at the end of the session. Fine. So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following things, right? Yes. Why Python? Already we have got many other programming languages. Why again Python required? And that too, Python is not a kind of technology which is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Then why all of a sudden Python is suddenly super popular? Reasons which makes Python super popular, right? These things we'll be discussing. And who can learn Python? What are the prerequisites for Python? There are no prerequisites for Python. Anyone can update with Python. Python statements look like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programming. How Python was built? How Python was built? How Python was derived, right? By taking the features from different other programming languages. It has taken one feature from one programming, it has taken other features from other programming. In this way, from multiple programming languages, it has taken the features, right? Yes. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Python usage. Who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python and Python features which you won't see in other programming languages and comparison with other programmings and reasons why Python is suddenly super popular and the current job market of Python and scope of Python in the coming years. So I'm starting with the why Python. Starting with why Python, right? Yes. Python is a general purpose programming. I can say Python is a general purpose programming. So if you heard before Python, there were some programming languages, if you heard about those, right? Like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL, right? Yes. These are purpose-based languages. These are purpose-based. Purpose-based. Purpose-based languages. They are used for specific purposes, not for all the purposes, right? Right. Pascal for complicated mathematical applications. Fortran for scientific applications. COBOL for business applications. But a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application, a language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications, any kind of applications. It's such a language is called as, such a language we call it as general purpose programming language. A language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language is called as general purpose programming. So Python example like Python. Using Python, any kind of applications we can develop today, like web applications, animation applications, automation applications, gaming applications, networking applications, desktop applications, single user console applications, right? In this way, wide varieties of applications we can develop today by using Python. So it is not for a particular purpose, it is for all the purposes, right? Python is for all the purpose. It has got multiple programming features. Python has got multiple programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages? What all the features we see in different other programming languages? All the features we see in Python. All those features we see in Python. It has taken some features or advantages from one program. It has taken some other features or advantages from other programming. In this way, from multiple programming languages, it has taken the features. High level language. Python is a high level language. There are two types of languages we can see. Two types of languages. Low level languages. Second is high level languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages like assembly level language or machine level languages. These are not human understandable. See, these low level languages or assembly level languages, firstly, they are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are not human understandable. They are not portable, right? And they are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. High level languages like Python, they are easily is human understandable. They look like normal English statements. They're portable and machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating system, right? Fine. They are not human understandable. They are not portable and they are machine independent. Human understandable. They are portable and machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating systems, right? Yes. Yes. Interpreted language. Python is an interpreted language. Interpreted means line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. So here also we see two categories of languages. Here also we can see two categories of languages, compilation and interpretation. Compilation example is C language. Interpretation example is Python. What do you mean by compilation? If you've got some lines of code, executes the entire code at once, And this if you've got some lines of code, statement by statement execution, which makes debugging easy. Statement by statement execution, which makes debugging. Yes. So Python is an interpreted language, user-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. So it's a general purpose programming. It has got multiple programming features. It's a high level language, interpreted language, user friendly programming or programmer friendly programming language, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. Yes. Now coming back, right? Yes. Python has got what programming features? Python has got what programming features? Yes. Python has got what programming features, right? Yes, it has got Python has Python has got procedural oriented programming features. It has got procedural oriented programming features. Procedural oriented programming features. Example like C language. It has got object oriented programming features, right? It has got object oriented programming. C++ and Java. It has got scripting features. Python has got scripting features like Linux shell script. It has got scripting features like Linux shell script. And it has got it has got modular programming features. Modular programming features. It has got modular programming features. Example like modular 3. So it has got procedural-oriented programming features, object-oriented programming features like C++, Java. It has got scripting features like shell script. It has got modular programming features like modular 3. So yes, object-oriented programming. See, Java. The Java programmers are two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. Python and Java, right? Python and Java are the two major programming languages used by enterprise applications creations, but the Java programmers are developers. But the Java programmers are developers are strictly restricted to use this object-oriented programming features. But this Java programmers or developers strictly they are restricted to use only this object-oriented programming, right? Without this object-oriented programming, right? There is no Java programmer application. Means without class and object, you cannot write a single Java programmer application. And Python is one of the best script. But in the case of Python, with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with procedural-oriented, with modular programming, we can write different varieties of applications, right? Yes. And if you see its scripting features, Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries towards scripting. And modular programming, Python has got a great boom today because of this modular programming features. Because of this modular programming only, like Python has got a great boom. Thousands of modules Python is providing. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for different environments, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Whatever environment you are from, right? Yes. Python has got modules for every environment. Yes. Now, talking about these modules, right? It has got modules for every environment. Modules for data science, right? For data science, it is providing separate modules. For big data, right? It's big data, it is providing separate modules. Yes, for big data, for data science. For data science, it is providing like 10 to 15 modules like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, right? In this way, Python has got modules towards this data science environment. Similarly, for big data environment, so for Spark with Python, PySpark, right? And for networking environment, it is providing separate modules for every environment, whatever environment you are from. Python has got modules for operating system kinds of activities. The name of the module itself is OS. For creating directory, for renaming a directory, for removing a directory, for listing out what is present within a directory, for all these things, right? OS modules. And even for testing or for test cases. For every environment, it has got modules. And for each and every database, Python to connect with Oracle database, it is providing a module called cx underscore Oracle. This is the module with which Python can connect with the Oracle database and perform all SQL kind of operations. Inbuilt functions we have got, yes. Not only for Oracle, for every database, for MySQL, right? Yes, by MySQL, we have got by MySQL, right? Yes. And even for SQL Server, we have got what? By ODBC. By ODBC, right? Yes. For Oracle, MySQL, for SQL Server, and for each and every file format, right? For Excel files. For Excel files, right? Yes. Even for Excel files. We can create Excel workbook. We can easily create Excel workbooks, right? Yes. By writing Python code again within this. If you want to create a sheet, Excel sheet. Okay, by writing Python code, you can create a sheet. If you want to read data from it, if you want to write data into it, right? It's very simple, right? So we have got modules like Excel SX Writer, Excel RD module. Even like the name of the module itself for CSV files, CSV module is there. The name of the module itself is CSV. Even for working with the JSON files, JavaScript object notation, the name of the module itself is JSON, right? Yes. For Excel, for CSV, for JSON, for XML files, Python has got separate modules for each and every file format, for reading, for writing data, for each and every database, and for creating PDF files using Python by writing Python scripts, right? We can create PDF files. We can read data from it. We can write data into it. And for mathematical operations, we have got math module. Python is providing math module, right? For mathematical related operations. In this way, 89,300 modules Python is providing for different environments. Even for statistics has got separate module, right? Yes. Even for generating graphs, any kind of graphs, normal graph, bar graphs, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot, any type of graph we can generate using Python, right? Yes. So in this way, thousands of module, 89,300 modules Python has got for different environments, for whatever environment you are from, right? Yes. From, yes. Not only for computer applications, for civil or for electronics, for all this, right? Python has got more. And here you can see reasons reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Yes. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. So here, understand here, if you go back like 10 to 15, it was introduced in the year 1989, but if you go like 15 years back, like nobody knows that there was a programming language like Python. But all of a sudden, why it is suddenly super popular means most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python. They are migrating towards Python because of its very less coding. And secondly, like simple syntax is given by Python. Simple syntax is given by Python. They look like normal English statements. Multi-programming features. Multi-programming features. What are the features that we see like normal English statements? And interactive mode. This is one of the important feature, right? Interactive mode. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives a response. Interactive mode given by Python. Interactive mode means at the bottom search, we can type CMD and we can type Python here, right? Python we can type and say enter. Python interpreter gets opened. Can you see this? This is the Python interpreter, three arrow symbol. And this 3.13 is the Python version. Any valid Python statements you can type and you can interact here. So 23 into 5. That is the output. If x value is 10, if y is 4, what is x? What is y? What is x plus y? X minus y, x into y, x by y, x into 2, x square means 10 square, right? Yes. X equal to hello, x into 3, prints hello for 3 times, prints hello for 5 times. Okay. In this way, you can interact with the Python, right? Statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response, right? Yes. Yes. Wide varieties of applications, right? Wide varieties of applications. Yes. Any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. Any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python, right? Yes. Yes. And many built-in libraries. You can see like many built-in libraries. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing, right? For different environments. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing. So these are the reasons which makes it super popular. And also like Python is the number one programming language with a diversified number of applications creations today. I'll just open Google and show you, right? The popular coding language, right? Google.com, right? I'm saying popular coding language. Popular coding languages, right? Yes. You can see several, see, you can see here, several programming languages consistently rank as popular choice, but based on the recent trends and surveys, the following are frequently cited, right? Python is the number one rank, widely used for different environments, right? Next is JavaScript, next is Java. Even you can see this, right? You can see many other results. You can see the number one ranked. Python is the number one ranked programming with diversified number of applications. So here, most popular programming languages, Python stands first, next JavaScript. Even JavaScript will be discussed in this Python full stack development, right? Even JavaScript will be discussed as part of Python full stack web development. Okay, see some others. Python is the number one rank. Can you see Python is the number one rank? Next comes the other programmings like JavaScript, right? Top 10 programming languages for the beginners to learn. Python is the one, right? Most popular programming language of 2025, Python. Even if you see ranking wise, Python is the number one ranked. Can you see rank one Python, rank two Java, JavaScript, other things, right? Yes. Emerging programming languages by popularity, Python, Java, JavaScript, right? Yes. In this way, even if you see the graph, Python mostly preferred. Check it here. 30% used. Java 22% used in the industry. C++ 13% used in the industry. Right. Even if it's a ranking by average salary, Python stands first in this ranking by average salary. Ranking of volume of job opening, Python stands first. And even if you see the jobs, right, you just say Google and say Python jobs. Lakhs of jobs for Python today, right? Check it. See, 2 lakhs zeros, okay, 2 lakhs 668, right? 2 lakhs 668 jobs, right? Python jobs. Even not only Python jobs, right? Even if you go for Django jobs, people who has got Python framework, there's a framework like Python, Django, right? Even if you have got knowledge on this, right? Thousands of jobs for that, right? Can you see it here? 31,448 Django job vacancies in September, right? So in this way, a lot of jobs, and even you can check with the course content, right? Yes, I'll be discussing in brief in depth about this. Starting with Python, what is Python, why Python, history of Python, applications of Python, features of Python, advantages, versions of Python, installation of Python, flavors of Python, right? Python operations, operators in Python, Python IDEs, flow control statements, looping statements, strings in Python, collections in Python, Python lists, Python tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions in Python, modules in Python, modular programming, packages, errors and exception handling, file handling, right? Yes. Object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database connectivity, Python date and time module, operating system module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, graphic programming, working with Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and Matplotlib model in brief, right? Especially these three libraries, pandas, pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. These three, you got lot of jobs available on these three, right? Yes, check it. You can just say NumPy, pandas, and Matplotlib jobs. You can just see, right? Yes. 1,84,000 NumPy job vacancies in September. 1,84,000. So in this way, even like pandas jobs also, right? Pandas 47,450 pandas job vacancies, right? So in this way, as compared with other training sites, right? You can see here the important libraries of Python, important libraries like Matplotlib, NumPy, these 30 topics in brief I'll be discussing. Apart from that, Python framework like the Django framework, people who wants to go for Python full stack web development, the Django framework in brief, around 15 applications will be developing here in this Django framework. UI technologies like UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and MySQL. And one more framework like Flask framework I'll be discussing in brief. So you can just check with this, right? Python Core and Advanced around 70 hours I'll be discussing, 2 months duration, 6,000 is the course fee for it, right? UI technologies, HTML, and this is for Python Core and Advanced. People who wants to go for Python full stack, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django framework, Flask framework, MySQL, a project. From the topics from 2 to 6 also, I'll be spending 70 hours, 2 months duration, 7,000 is the course fee. Python for 70 hours, frameworks for 70 hours, 140 hours, 2 months on Python, 2 months on this frameworks, totally 4 months, 6,000 plus 7,000, right? Total 13,000, right? Yes. But if you're taking the entire package with a single payment, it's 12K. The timing of this batch, let me make it clear about the timings. First 1 week, it will be starting at 10 p.m. But later, the regular timings of this batch, after first week, later from the second week onwards, the timing of this 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So the timing of this batch will be from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Right? Yes, this is the regular timing. So you'll be getting each and every session video and a soft copy of this class notes. You'll be getting each and every soft copy of this assignments and tasks to work, a WhatsApp group for technical discussions, resumes and interview questions, live interactive hands-on sessions, 300 plus code examples, plus 15 plus applications will be developed. See, and apart from this, you'll be getting the videos on all this Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django, Flask, all this thread. But apart from that, the DurgaSoft is providing some offer, right? Even in Unix, Linux, and shell scripting around 120 videos, it will be providing as a free access. And also like MySQL, right? 35 videos, these two, like 5,000 worth videos of Linux, Unix, and shell scripting videos will be for given access whenever once you get enrolled. Fine. So this is the offerings from our side, right? See that these are the timings. So today this is an introductory session. From this Monday, we are going to start the batch, right? So this is just an introductory session from this Monday. So same next class will be on Monday, same time, 10 o'clock. I said first week it will be at 10 o'clock. Later it will be starting at 8 p.m. Any queries you want, you can just unmute yourself and go with your queries. So it's a demo session. I was speaking most of the time, but in normal sessions, for every statement I type, We'll be responding, right? What will be the output of each and every statement, because Python is interpretation, line by line execution. And also I'll be discussing on different IDEs, like how to run this Python code on different IDEs like the PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, VS Code on this Colab. And also I'll be showing you that AI tools which are used for AI tools used for this, right? For writing this code, like ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, Perplexity, right? Yes, all these things, how they can be used. Any queries you got, right? Any queries you got? You can unmute and you can just ask your queries. Okay. So we'll be continuing. The next session will be on Monday, same time at 10 o'clock, using the same link to see more discussion, right? So if there are no other queries, so I'm signing off for now. Meet you on Monday. Fine. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Good night.